Hi, I'm Tom Froelich of American Executive Benefits, and today I'm going to talk about a non-qualified deferred compensation plan and how it could help you to recruit, reward, and retain the very top talent of your corporation. I'm going to give you what I call my 50,000-foot view of a non-qualified deferred compensation plan. And first, I'd like to talk about the benefits to your employees. The first benefit is the fact that unlike a 401k plan where an employee could be limited to $16,500 a year or $22,000 a year in deferrals if he's 50 years old, in a non-qualified plan, there is no deferral limits. If that employee is earning $1 million a year and he wanted to defer the whole $1 million, he can do so. The second benefit to an employee is the fact that there's no required minimum distributions. In any other type of retirement plan, qualified plan, or an IRA, at age 70 and a half, the IRS requires us to withdraw what they call a minimum required distribution. To the employee of a corporation that has implemented a non-qualified deferred compensation plan, the plan looks and feels exactly like his 401k. For example, he gets quarterly statements, he gets internet access. Everything looks and feels just like the plan, so it makes him much more comfortable. The deferrals that an employee contributes to the plan are also pre-tax. So just like a 401k, these deferrals are not taxed in the year that he deposits them in the plan. So it helps to reduce his taxable income every year. This next perk, I think, is probably the single most important perk when an employee contributes to a non-qualified deferred compensation plan. When I implement a regular 401k plan in a company, the biggest stumbling block or hurdle that I have to face is the fact that an employee cannot access that money until he or she is 59 and a half years old or leaves service. In a non-qualified deferred compensation plan, we can make some of those employee deferrals accessible at a predetermined point in time. For example, if I have a younger executive, and say he's in his 40s and has young children that eventually will have to go to college, we can carve out a piece of his contributions to be accessible at the time when his kids are ready to go to college. Finally, an employer may decide to include a life insurance benefit for the employee and his or her family. I just spoke about the benefits to an employee that participates in a non-qualified deferred compensation plan, but there are also tremendous benefits to the employer. For example, the contributions an employer makes to the plan are completely discretionary. The employer contributions may go through what we call a vesting schedule, or even more importantly, can be used to retain employees, kind of like the old golden handcuff plans. For example, the corporation can include a flexible vesting schedule, or some corporations choose to put various limitations on the accessibility of the corporate contributions. They may say something like this in their document: in order to receive this fruitful retirement benefit, you need to be working for our corporation for so many years, and you may not retire from this company until you're 60 years old. A plan design is extremely flexible, and it can actually be different for each executive. For example, if you're trying to recruit a really high-end executive, and if a corporation wanted to wave a carrot in front of him, they can design their contribution so that it is an offer the executive can't refuse. Corporate contributions can be used to reward executives based on their performance or production. A sales executive may receive a different package than another type of employee. A non-qualified deferred compensation plan can truly differentiate your company from the competition when the top talent out there is demanding more than the status quo. I'm Tom Froelich of American Executive Benefits, and thanks for watching.